Alright, g'day guys, this is my first little look at the new version of iMovie with OS Mavericks, the new version of iMac's operating system. So this is my first little look. Not a great first impression, but that's probably just because I'm familiar with it and I have really liked the previous version. Can't quite remember why I updated other than the annoying messages that kept popping up, but this is my first little dive into it, so I'm going to go ahead now, have a little look, and yeah, I guess get a first impression. So currently I have lots of projects on this computer. I'd go so far as to say hundreds, because many students have been working with this computer. What I'm familiar with is the older version where we have the timeline up the top, as it were, and having the, similar to what we have here, down the bottom, having the events and also the original files here. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this bit of video here, from which point I'm not sure where I drag and drop it. So maybe I need to create a new project first. So let's create a new movie. That would probably be a good start. Lots of new themes to check out, which is, you know, it's always good. I'm sure there'll be, well, I see a couple of new themes: bright, bulletin board, a new news report style, I think another new news, neon, modern, playful, and also simple. So, you know, a few new things there to look at and check out. So I'm just going to call this a little test demo for the first version, and my keyboard's running out of battery, so let's go ahead with my movie. So what we have here is, I guess, a little flip from what I was used to, which is with the timeline down the bottom. So I go ahead and drag down that first clip that I wanted to work with. So it looks like we're going with a bit more of a linear timeline working across the page here. I'm not sure if I sort of went ahead and added part of that same clip again, how that would work. Yeah, that looks like it's just going across the page. So yeah, I think at a snapshot I'm quite happy with how that works. That's similar to how I've been working in Screenflow, so I think that's going to be something that will be easy to get used to, much easier than getting used to a flat keyboard. Right, so some other things, we've got our transition, titles, maps, background, sound effects and everything down here, so that's kind of tucked out of the way. So I guess at a glance we probably do seem to have more usable space. Maybe that's just a bit of an illusion. The graphical sort of interface I really do like. I think it's quite minimalistic and sleek. We've got a theatre mode here, which is, I guess, for sort of watching your projects. Looks like there are some sharing options there as well. As I said, there's probably 100 plus, well over 100 plus projects that I'll need to import, and I don't quite know how that whole conversion is going to go. Being able to tuck this sidebar out of the way, that's quite good. It gives you a little bit more space in the project as well. Looks like some of the settings that previously you needed to access through a little bar on the clip, a little settings adjustment has gone and can now be accessed through this little enhance adjust up here. I'm not quite sure whether I want that enhance or not. We'll have to go and check that out later. But yeah, adjustments, we've got color, things like cropping, stabilizing, fast, slow, reverse, whether this will allow us to do the sort of picture-in-picture and green screen effect. I'm not quite sure how that will work yet in this version. It hasn't quite given me those options there. Again, whether I need to go back through the preferences and set up the advanced tools, it doesn't look like they're there. So that's something I'll need to do a little bit more reading about and find out about, and just see if and how those effects can work with this version, because that's certainly something that we've just started exploring using green screen, and it was fantastic. So hopefully that's a feature that's been retained. So on the face of it, some things that I really like and quite a few questions, and looks like I've got a little bit of studying to do to see whether this is going to cut it for our video production at school. So that's it for now. Talk to you next time.